Hello again, I'm Fire. Welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls. You know, last time I went in here to see this boss and have a nice little chat with her. Whenever you save and quit out of a boss fight, you just wind up back in front of the fog door. That might be useful later. And she's tall. Got a big old scythe. Bare feet in the snow? Fully formed toes. I guess that's good if you got a foot fetish. She's got... Are those... Yeah, she's got horns, like an orc. And... Or like brow ridges like an orc anyway. Her eyes are like a cat's. She's got snake scales on her neck. Yeah, it definitely looks like snake skin. Got a big old furry tail? Huh.
Who art thou? One of us thou art not. If thou hast misstepped into this world, plunge down from the plank and hurry home. If thou seekest I, thine desires shall be requited not.
Well, I didn't even know you were here, babe. So, you know.
Thou must returneth whence thou came. This land is peaceful, its inhabitants kind, but thou dost not belong. I beg of thee, plunge down from the plank and hurry home.
Huh. Maybe they meant to translate that bit of dialogue as something else, or maybe we're missing a few other lines and missing some context here. Because I could see the inhabitants of this painted world as being tranquil, I suppose, or, you know, peaceful as in, like, in repose. But then we came here and disturbed them. But, that line you just said, big, fat, stinking lie, babe. Alright, well, unfortunately, I must kill her.
I expected as much from thee. Why dost thee hurry toward thine death?
Because you a hottie, nice body. You can see where she is by her trying to strike at you, or her footprints in the snow. If you stagger her, she'll come out of her thing. She doesn't have that much health, and there's this infamous glitch where if you kill her in a single hit to start the fight, then your game will glitch out, and you pretty much have to start over. You have to delete your character and start over, because every time you load in, you'll be stuck in this fight. I'm not killing her on purpose, just to sort of show off what she has to offer in the terms of movesets here. Her strikes do a lot of damage, and they have a huge amount of build bleed up. If she staggers you, she can get you into a killer combo, but she's really not that hard. All she's really got going for her is her invisibility. But if you're wearing armor that doesn't have any poise and your weapons are weak, you might have a rough time. Oh look, Xanthus crown. Huh. You know, Xanthus is just a fancy-ass word for yellow. So in Japanese, this is probably just yellow. Yellow overcoat, yellow crown. That's silly. I believe you only get that if you killed Jeremiah as an invader, so this won't be here if you went through the area hollow, which is what I did my first playthrough. I didn't meet Jeremiah on my very first playthrough. At least I don't think I did. Because on my first playthrough, I played online, but I stayed hollow for the entire excursion. It's got some pretty good magic defense. The Mysterious item once worn by the Xanthus King Jeremiah. So the Yellow King. The legendary exile. No one knows where it came from. It may be tattered, but its bright yellow color still stings the eyes. Ah, so someone at From doesn't like the color yellow. The crown bears high-quality cloth, which is quite soft to the touch, but its bright yellow color stings the eyes, and it's clearly far too big. Apparently in the original script for the game, that big old weird funnel-shaped tentacle monster in the Blight Town on the way down is called the like Prince of Chaos or something, and originally, like in the game files, Jeremiah is called the King of Chaos or something like that. So they're like related to the Chaos demons, and their parasites are whatever, some like fully grown adaptation of like the whatever caused the Blight Plus, I guess. So like, I don't know, Jeremiah's like a stone's throw away from becoming that, I suppose. I guess, I don't know. Kind of reminds me of other stuff, but okay, we could get out of here by jumping down. So I guess we will. And I'll come back here later to get some stuff I missed, because I think I missed a thing, like an item or two. But I'm going to be coming back here to do some soul farming, because basically just for shits and gigs, I want to have 30 faith so I can cast a particular miracle. And you know, while I'm at it, I'll be able to cast several other miracles that I also enjoy. Some that I have and some that I don't. Oh look, all these assholes are back. So satisfying to make people go squish. Oh no. Oh no, he killed me. I should have been more careful. I really need more stamina is what I need. Walking around doing this big swing and using all my stamina is kind of a dumb way to be. Ah, really? All the way back here? Why wouldn't it put me back into the painted world? Ah, well. I've got the bridge going for me, so... I wonder if this chick says anything else, though, now that I got the bridge going for me.
You've survived. Impressive. If you require rest, now is the time. That is, after all, what the bonfire is for.
It's quite bright and sunshiny here. It kind of look like the sun's setting, though. I really like how this Vihander looks. It's like a little bigger than it would be in real life, I'm pretty sure. But, I mean, fuck it. I'm supernatural. I don't need to care about real life. Let's see. I could be wearing a better ring, I suppose. Alright, let's just go with the steel ring of protection, I guess? I don't know. mildly annoyed. I cut my upper lip shaving this morning. I wasn't paying attention. But, oh well, it'll heal up. It's just annoying because, like, put pressure on it for like 5 minutes. Blood didn't stop still. Really annoying. Alright, gents. I may not have my humanity, but you're still getting one shot. Oh, I guess I'm losing my humanity and my souls. That's not the first time. I always seem to have this trouble with this area. I screw up somehow, whether it's on the boss near here or in the Painting Guardian room. I just never do as well as I plan to. Let's switch to... I don't know. Crystal Halberd, I guess? That'll work. I lost what, like 60,000 souls and 11 humanity or 12 humanity? Yeah. I don't like thinking about it, but... doesn't really matter what you lose. None of it is essential to victory, so... well, time is. The time I lost is not cool for me or for you if you're watching. So, my apologies. I have wasted more than one person's time by dying. But on the bright side, well, I can always get revenge. Yay, I retrieved nothing! Let's get out of here before I screw the pooch again. For now, since I gotta, like, run up so much stuff, it's become, what, like Burnt Face Man or Beef Jerky Man? Give King Tut my regards. That doesn't really work here. There's nobody to decapitate with a trans-dimensional elevator. Or trans-spatial, really. Not trans-dimensional. Whatever. Be careful when if you decide to hop down onto these stairs while the elevator's going up or down. Well, I guess it wouldn't matter if you're going up. But if you're going down, a certain height that you fall at, you'll just fall continuously as the elevator goes down. So you'll just die from fall damage. It's not cool, I guess. Yeah, but this is part of the reason I stocked up on humanity. Oh, look, this is a bonfire here. It's like a statue of Lord Gwyn, I guess. It's a component of the Great Sword, I suppose. And there's a shit ton of Black Knight statues? They're really tiny. Why are they so tiny? Why is the game letting me kindle this to 20? Can I just keep kindling this bonfire? Huh. Yeah, whatever. Hidden body. Yeah, that all works. It all checks out. Ring of the Sun's Firstborn, huh? Well, while we're chilling by this bonfire, let's read some item descriptions. Or at least a couple. I'm gonna read them all. Let's see. Priscilla's dagger. This is what we got out of her tail. It's got A scaling and dexterity and nothing else. It's got 110 of the black ring modifier, which I believe that's occult, I think. Yeah, it's occult damage. So that does bonus damage to god-type enemies, or divinity-type enemies or something. It's really lightweight. It's classified as a dagger. But despite being a dagger, it doesn't have an enhanced critical hit rate. That's sad. Let's see. Sword, one of the rare dragon weapons, came from the tail of Priscilla, the dragon crossbreed, in the painted world of Ariamis. Possessing the power of life font, it dances about when wielded, in a fashion reminiscent of the white-robed painting guardians. Huh. Doesn't take very much stamina, that's nice. It's got a jumping thrust. Spin attack. So you can get fancy with this thing. It's pretty long for a dagger. Oh, I'll probably use it a time or two. But not right now. For right now, I think I'll stick to... oh, the crystal halberd, I suppose. Now, neat little secret about this statue is... if you really went through the catacombs, then you got this ring, the Dark Moon Seance ring. This ring is granted to adherents of Gwyndolin, Dark Moon deity, lastborn of Gwyn, Lord of Sunlight. Grants additional magic attunement slots. The Dark Sun Gwyndolin is the only remaining deity in Anor Londo. His followers are few, but their tasks are of vital importance. Yeah, we'll read the Ring of the Sun's Firstborn while we're here. Lord Gwyn's firstborn, who inherited the sunlight, once wore this ancient ring. Boost the strength of miracles. Lord Gwyn's firstborn was a god of war, but his foolishness led to a loss of the annals and rescinding of his deific status. Today, even his name is not known. I think that's a mistranslation. Led to the loss of the annals? No, they didn't lose the annals of history or whatever. Led to him being lost from the annals. Basically, they stripped him of his title and kicked him out of the place. But anyway, if we put on the Dark Moon Seance ring in front of the statue, it disappears. Whoa.
Halt! This is the tomb of the great Lord Gwyn. Tarnished it shall not be by the feet of men. If thou art a true disciple of the Dark Sun, cast aside thine ire. Hear the voice of mine self, Gwyndolin, and kneel before me.
Sure, I guess. Why not?
O disciple of the Dark Sun, thou hast journeyed far. Hear my voice. If thou shalt swear by the covenant to become a shadow of Father Gwyn and Sister Guinevere, a blade that shall hunt the foes of our lords, then I shalt protect thee, safeguarding thy person with the power of the Dark Moon.
Yeah, sure, why not? And he gives you a Dark Moon Blade Covenant Ring and the Blue Eye Orb.
Very well. Now thou art a blade of the Dark Moon, hunteth the enemies of the lords by the power of the Dark Sun.
Sure thing. This is where you can turn in souvenirs for prize. Well, I didn't really go over those yet. I'll go over them a little bit. I mean, I guess I could just go over them now with the rings and all that, but I don't want to. I will. Ring granted to those bound by the Dark Moon Blade Covenant. Answer Dark Sun Gwyndolin's summoning. Gwyndolin, all too aware of his repulsive, frail appearance, created the illusion of a sister Guinevere who helps him guard over Anor Londo. An unmasking of these deities would be tantamount to blasphemy. Okay, so that's cool. Let's see, and then what was that item? Blue Eye Orb. Invade world of guilty player. Invade world of player in Book of the Guilty. Subdue player to acquire Souvenir of Reprisal. Only a Covenanter can use this item. These mystical orbs are granted to Blades of the Dark Moon, knights who serve the Dark Sun Gwendolyn, so they may serve the gods in meting out vengeance. Souvenir of Reprisal. If you notice, it's a gray dead ear, or vaguely shaped like a dead ear. Blood drained shrunken ear. Souvenir taken from subduing the guilty. They'll pull your ear right off. The knights called the Blades of the Dark Moon punish the guilt-soaked defenders of the gods and take this as proof of their conquest. The earless corpses of the guilty will be left behind as a warning to others, inspiring both fear and respect for the gods. Such is the internal mandate of the Dark Sun. Okay. Seems legit, I suppose. Still don't know why the game let me kindle that bonfire to 20, but I'll take it. Now, you notice that was a fog door there. You can also just straight up go in there and murder Gwendolyn if you want to. I am going to do that, but not right now. Not right yet. There's a miracle I want to get from that covenant. And I have to get some more, some more, souvenirs of reprisal, which I could either get by going online and waiting around with that dinky ring on and hoping to get summoned in, and then hope that I win the PvP match that I get thrown into. But I could also just farm them off of the crow women, men things in the painted world, which is what I'm going to do between episodes. Mainly because, well, it's just not how I roll to really PvP very much these days. I'm not very good at it. It doesn't, you know, as far as I'm aware, the game community is a little bit less active this year, I'm pretty sure. I'm sure it's active enough, just not as active as it could be. And well, I don't know. It's just not for me. Yeah. They have a pretty low aggro range. They won't see you very easily if you've got Hidden Body on. It's a shame that Hidden Body only lasts for like, I think like 30 seconds. So, that can be kind of troublesome sometimes, but not for me. Uh-oh. It's the Silver Archers. Oh, I think they've already aggroed me, so Hidden Body might not help me out here, but normally it does. Yeah. They already saw me, so. But what you can do with Hidden Body, and I didn't really demonstrate it too well, is the archers, they can't aggro you. Ow. That was close. Okay. If you notice, this archer over here, he actually did lose aggro on me after I got close enough to the other archer. And that was thanks to Hidden Body. But if you... what you really want to do to get past them with Hidden Body, or the Ring of Fog, is either put on the ring or cast the spell before you get to the demons down there. And then recast it, or, you know, like keep it on as you move up. And, because they'll aggro you while you're down there with the demons. their aggro point is like about halfway towards the what is it? The what do you call these things? These sloped. I can't think of the word right now. Banister? I don't know. No, that's not right. But either way, you know, like it's like I will come back that way just to show it off. Like it's really nice having hidden body. You can parry all Silver Knights. These are Silver Knights, I kind of glossed that over. But unlike their Black Knight cousins, they use different weaponry. Here we get some Sunlight Medals, that's pretty cool. And here's another bonfire, but I don't really need it. I mean, I'll light it. But hey, look, it's Solaire. He made it up here. He made it up here before I did. What the fuck?
Oh, there you are. You've been quiet these days. Smooth summoning out there. Anytime you see my brilliantly shining signature, do not hesitate to call upon me. You've left me with quite an impression. I would relish a chance to assist you. You really are fond of chatting with me, aren't you? If I didn't know better, I'd think you had feelings for me. Oh no, dear me, pretend you didn't hear that.
Baka? They're super easy to parry. Like, if you want to learn how to parry in Dark Souls 1, this is the place to do it. Look, secret passage. Wait, no, I should inflect my voice upwards more. Hey, a secret, and here we have a secret passage. No, I can't do it. I don't have H.C. Bailey's voice at all. I can't. I would love to be able to LP the way he does, but that's not me. I'm not quite that competent. I don't have that much knowledge, technically. Maybe I'll get there someday. But today is not that day. From this mimic, we get an occult club. It's just like our sturdy club we bought earlier, only it's been infused with occult. So it has magic damage that's modified by faith, and then it has an occult modifier. There we get Havel's set, which is the strongest armor in the game, barring a couple of pieces from the DLC. Although it does have better, I think, poise, and then also curse resistance, and then also it's heavier. Armor worn by Havel the Rock's warriors. Carved from solid rock, its tremendous weight is matched only by the defense it provides. Havel's warriors never flinched nor retreated from battle. Those unfortunate enough to face them were inevitably beaten to a pulp. Seems legit. What about that dragon tooth? Oh, I guess it's a great club. Let's see. There it is. Well, look at that durability. And all it requires is strength. You only need 27? Yeah, 27 strength to wield it with two hands. Created from an everlasting dragon tooth, legendary great hammer of Havel the Rock. The dragon tooth will never break, as it is harder than stone, and it grants its wielder resistance to magic and flame. So, I guess the dragon tooth states that that guy locked in the tower wasn't just a warrior of Havel, he was Havel. So, there you go. Unless that's like a scripting error and they meant to say used by Havel warriors or something. Or the Havel Legion. However you want to put it.